And again, for those of you that are just joining, if you have blocks, you can use them today to bring the earth closer to you, but there's no need. If you want to listen along to my Spotify playlist, it'll be playing quietly in the background, but you can go to Brie Arnold, all one word, on Spotify, and look for Yoga Quarantine if you want to play along. Hi, Molly. Good morning. And I think we'll get started. I'm sure some more people will join in. Again, please write in the comments any issues you have with noise. I want to make sure that you can all hear me. And today we'll be working a lot on hamstring lengthening. I've noticed because I haven't been as active and as mobile as I usually am, my lower back starts to tighten up, which just kind of creates a ripple effect all the way up my spine. So creating length in our hamstrings will increase mobility, and we'll kind of release that tension in our lower back. So a lot of hamstring lengthening today, and we'll also do a lot of core work, really 360 core. So from the front to the sides to the back in all our postures, that'll help us get towards the inversion that we'll be working on today, which is headstand, basket grip headstand. So stick with it, take breaks as you need, drink water, and we will get started in extended child's pose. So come to the back of your mat, send your knees out nice and wide, and begin to walk your fingers forward as you rest your forehead down. Begin to draw your shoulders down your spine, zip your belly up, and sink your hips closer to your heels. Breathe here. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Release any stale air that you've been holding on to. Another inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. On your next inhale, seal your lips, fill up. Exhale through your nose as you constrict the muscles in the base of your throat. Another like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Now continue breathing here just like this. This breath in and out through your nose is called your Ujjayi Pranayama, or your life force breath. This will help to cultivate heat within your body. It'll help to bring your mind back to the present moment if you start to wander. And it'll help you link posture to posture as we flow. So as you continue to breathe, press all 10 fingers down into your mat space. Sink your hips even lower with each exhale. One more inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Now gently lift your right palm. Staying in your child's pose, reach your right hand underneath your left armpit to thread your needle in your child's pose. Bring your right temple to the earth and continue to breathe here. Send your breath to the space between your two shoulder blades and the front line of your front right shoulder. Create space. Inhale. Exhale. Gently bring your right palm back to your mat and switch it out. Guide your left hand underneath your right armpit. Bring your left temple to your mat space and breathe. Sink your hips low. Send your breath to the tightness behind your shoulder blades and breathe into your right front shoulder head. Inhale. Exhale. Bring both palms back to the top of your mat. Take one last deep inhale through your nose. Ujjayi, exhale through your nose. Inhale, tabletop. Rise to all fours. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Stack your hips over your knees and draw your belly up towards your spine. Now keep your gaze down to lengthen your neck. Inhale, cow pose. Lower your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your chin and your gaze. Pull your shoulders back to open your chest. Inhale. Exhale, cat pose. Press the mat away from you. Draw your chin to your chest. Draw your belly up towards the ceiling and draw your tailbone down. Now we'll move breath to movement here. Inhale, cow pose, lift up. Exhale, cat pose, press the mat away, round your spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat pose. Continue here, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now take any organic movement here that you need to wake up your spine this morning. You can take some barrel rolls, some neck rolls. You can flip your wrists, tuck your toes to press into the arches of your feet. Do whatever feels organic and natural to you to just begin to warm up and wake up your body. Be sure to even out on both sides. And then come back to a neutral tabletop. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press into your palms, lift your hips high, and begin to pedal out your dog here. So bend deeply into each knee to wake up the back line of your legs as you press into the arches of your feet by lifting your heel on top of the ball mount of your feet. Continue to draw your shoulders down your spine to find the length and lift your tailbone high. Inhale, lift both heels high. Exhale, sink your heels towards the earth. Now this is your down dog. Find a slight bend in your knees to lift your tailbone even higher as you send your torso towards your thighs. Spread your fingers wide here. Press down all 10 fingers and the pad of your palm. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, tippy-toe your feet behind your wrist for ragdoll pose. So bend your knees a lot here. This is more about a release in the lower back than stretching your hamstrings. So if you're feeling this intensely in your hamstrings, bend your knees even more. Your feet are at hips width distance. Grab on the opposite elbow. Let your torso, your head, and your neck hang heavy. And then sway from side to side if that feels good. I will begin to take some sunflower rolls here. So inhale, keep your grip on your elbows. Inhale, lift up to the left, all the way up to standing. Exhale, roll down the right side. 2 more just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Send your breath into each side body. Last one. Inhale, up to the left. Exhale, down to the right. Now hover here at the bottom for just a moment and we'll switch it out. Inhale to the right. Exhale, down to the left. Take this as slowly as you need. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. And release your fingers towards your mat. Toe heel your feet to touch. Tuck your chin to your chest and inhale, rise to stand as slowly as you can. Stacking bone on top of bone. Now let this be super, super slow and controlled. And once you've reached the top, inhale, roll your shoulders up. Exhale, send them back and draw them down your spine. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back and down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bring both palms to touch at heart center. And close your eyes here. Breathe for a moment. And take a scan of your body. From your feet and your ankles. Your thighs, engage them. Lift them up off of your kneecaps. Draw your belly in. Draw your shoulders down. Now soften your brow here. This is your moment to set your intention for the remainder of class, and I offer you the Sanskrit word svadhyaya today. Svadhyaya is one of the niyamas, the ways that we treat ourselves in the Yoga Sutras, and svadhyaya means self-study. So in these uncertain times, there's no right way to act, but what I offer you is just the opportunity to observe yourself, to study yourself, to reflect upon the ways that you react to certain scenarios so that when they arise again in the future, you're better equipped to handle them. Take a deep breath in to set your intention. Open mouth, exhale. One more like that. Inhale, fill all the way up. Let your belly expand. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your fingers up. Draw your shoulders down and breathe here. Now re-engage your thighs. Draw your belly up. Turn your pinky slightly inward to activate your triceps. Inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Lift your heart towards the sky. Cactus out your arms. Lift your heart. Shift your hips forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands through your heart. Hinge at your waist. Bend your knees here as much as you need to in order to connect your hands to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your palms into your shins or into your thighs. You can also tent out your fingers on your mat. Wherever you are, zip your belly up. Draw your shoulders down your spine. Find a micro bend in your knees to parallel your torso to the earth. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and curl. Bring your palms to the earth. Rise up under the bottom notes of your feet and draw your forehead to your knees. Curl up into a tiny ball here. And now practice that Svadhyaya here. Just investigate how your body feels. Maybe you challenge yourself by grabbing onto your shin bone with one or both arms. And if you fall out, that's okay. I imagine you're in a comfortable inhale. There's nothing to be embarrassed by. There's no judgment here. Take a deep breath in. Deep exhale. Now we'll force them a breath to movement. Inhale, mountain pose, lower your heels, reach up. Exhale, baby back bend, lift your heart, cactus out your arms, draw your shoulders down your spine. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck and curl. Hold here for 1 minute of breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more time through. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine here. Exhale, tuck and curl. Take one breath in. One breath out. Listen up here. Inhale, chair pose. Lower your heels. Reach your arms up and sink your seat low. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze your ankles together. Draw your shoulders down your spine. And zip your belly up. Hold here and breathe. So isometrically while you're in your chair, try to pull your feet apart until you feel your outer thighs and your hamstrings fire up. This is what you want to feel every time you're in your chair pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drinking bird. Sweep your fingers down and behind you. Draw your shoulders down your spine. And then rise up under the ball mounds of your feet. Squeeze your ankles together. We're just here for a moment. See if you can sink a little bit lower. Inhale, chair pose on your tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold. Allow your heels to touch the ground last. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Hold here. Your palms come under your shoulders. Stack your feet, or step your feet rather, hips width distance. Draw your belly up. Puff up the space behind your heart. Inhale, shift forward. Send your shoulders past your wrists. Exhale, low plank. Hug your elbows in, and now bring your elbows to a 90-degree bend. Keep your core tight. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press to the tops of your feet. Allow your thighs and your shins to lift up, and open your heart by drawing your shoulder blades back. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll over or tuck your toes. Send your hips back. Take a deep breath in. Deep exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right heel high. Exhale, knee to nose. Come up to the bottom of your left foot as you draw your right knee to your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, lunge. Gracefully bring your toes between all 10 fingers. Inhale, crescent moon. Drop down to your back knee. Untuck your toes. Reach your arms up and breathe. Activate your core. Squeeze your inner thighs. Activate your back glute to keep you stable here. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Bring your palms to the earth. Straighten your front leg. Flex your toes towards your face. Now inhale, finding length. Reach out at the base of your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Two more like that. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale. Find length in your hamstring and your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, crescent moon. Reach back up. Exhale, low lunge. Lift your back knee. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Draw your belly in, squeeze your inner thighs. Now to challenge yourself here, you can bend your back knee to really parallel your front thigh closer to the earth, or more parallel to the earth rather. Continue to draw your shoulders down. Once you feel that back thigh starting to shake, you know that growth is happening here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Pivot your back foot down. Keep your front knee stacked over your front ankle and reach your fingers in opposition. Your hips and your shoulders should be square towards the left side of your space. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your fingers forward and then tick-tock your hands to 6 and 12. So while you're here, you can either rest your forearm on your thigh or use your side body strength to keep your torso lifted. This posture is not about reaching your hand to the ground, but rather to find length in your spine and utilize your core. Press into the knife edge of your back foot. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg, reach your right palm up, find length. Feel that expansion in your spine and your chest as you draw your right shoulder down. Inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. Keep your front knees straight, reach your right fingers forward, and once again, tick-tock 6 and 12. You can use your shin to support you, or use that side body strength. Activate your 364 here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gently rise. Parallel your feet to one another. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Open your heart and slowly hinge forward. Now you can bend your knees as much as you need to here. And you have the option to place your palms either on the ground in front of you or grab onto the outside edge of your feet. Find stillness or take some gentle movement if that feels good for you. Do whatever you need this morning. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your belly up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, low lunge towards the front of your mat. Plant your palms. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right heel high. Exhale, chaturanga ekapada. So move through your high to low plank with your right foot lifted. High plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, other side. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left heel high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Drop your back knee. Reach your fingers up and breathe. Squeeze your inner thighs here. Activate your core and activate your right glute. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Bring your palms to the earth. Straighten your front leg. Flex your toes towards your face. Inhale, find length as you square your hips. Exhale, fold forward. 2 more just like that. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift your back knee. Stack your back heel on top of your toes. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Breathe here. Squeeze your inner thighs. Draw your belly up in it. And again, to challenge yourself, you can bend that back knee to really parallel your front thigh to the earth. Feel those shakes. Know that you're growing here. You're getting stronger. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Pivot your back foot down. Continue to stack your front knee over your front ankle and breathe. Square your hips and your shoulders to the right. Zip your belly up. Sink a little lower. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward and then tick-tock your arms to 6 and 12. Again, you can use your forearm as support here, but I encourage you to investigate how your body feels when you challenge yourself and work into your side body strength. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Sweep your front palm up. Find length in your spine. Feel expansion in your chest. Inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach your front fingers forward as you keep your front leg straight. TikTok to 6 and 12. Again, practice your svadhyaya here. How does your body feel if you do something different? When you challenge yourself, where does your mind go? What happens to your breath here? Inhale, gently rise. Exhale, wide like a floating. Hinge your release. Take whatever variation of this posture you need right now. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your belly up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Plant your palms, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga, ekapada. High to low plank with your left leg lifted. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Come back to your Ujjayi pranayama. Deep exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Now let's flow our Sandhi breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird, lift your heels. Inhale, chair pose on your tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your right heel high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge with control. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, rise to stand, parallel your feet. Exhale, wide legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front, plant your palms. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga ekapada. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, left side. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, left side. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, the lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half split. Stay with your breath. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, rise, use your core, parallel your feet. Exhale, wide, legged forward fold, prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, three-legged dog, left heel high. Exhale, chaturanga ekapada. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep exhale. One more like that. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. We'll flow one more time. There'll be a couple changes here, so pay attention. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink low. Exhale, drinking bird, lift your heels, squeeze your ankles. Inhale, chair pose on your tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your right heel high. Exhale, knee to nose and bring your foot all the way through to a lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Listen up here. Inhale, open arm twist. So ground down through your left palm. Use your core to keep you stable. Reach your right fingers towards the sky. Squeeze your inner thighs. Use all those tiny little supporting muscles in your core to keep your balance here. Stay with your breath. Notice where your mind goes. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Draw your belly up, sweep your fingers down and back. Press high into the bottom edge of your back foot like you're about to launch forward. Inhale, warrior two. Been here before. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, gently rise. Parallel your feet. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Pay attention here. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. So bring your weight into your left foot. Flex your right toes towards your face. Reach your right fingers high. So your left heel can be lifted, as you see mine is. I don't know if you can see it or not. Find length in your spine here as you reach your right fingers up. And know that this posture looks different for everybody. So you may feel like you don't look the same as me. But as long as you feel this lengthening in your right hamstring and lengthening in your spine, you're probably doing this posture correctly for you. Inhale. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift once more. Exhale, lunge to the front. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga, akapada. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your left heel high. Exhale, knee to nose and send your foot all the way through the lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Ground down through your right palm. Inhale, open arm twist to the left. Squeeze your inner thighs. Activate your core. Reach your left fingers higher. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Another crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Zip your belly up. Press into the bottom edge of your back foot as you draw your shoulders down your spine. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, rise, parallel your feet. Exhale, cross the knee down, wide over forward. Inhale, halfway lift, pay attention. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Ground down through your right palm. Reach your left fingers high as you flex your left toes towards your face. Again, you can come up to the ball mount of your right foot. Lift out of the base of your spine. Inhale. Exhale, walk your palms back to center, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, high to a plank, chaturanga, akapada. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep exhale. One more like that. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Now inhale, shift forward to a high plank. Here we go with some core. Exhale, forearm plank. Drop down to your forearms. Form an 11 with your forearms. Bring your hips in line with your shoulders. Zip your belly up, knee taps. It's right, left, right, and left. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Open mouth exhale, so you release some of that heat. Notice where your mind goes. See if you can bring it back to the present moment. Right here with you for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Hold your forearm plank. Bring your feet a little bit wider. Hip dips. It's right, left, right, left. Exhale, exhale. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to your knees. Swing your legs out from underneath you. Come to lie on your back. Interlace your hands behind your head. Bring your elbows wide, moving into bicycle crunches. So parallel your shins to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, opposite knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Center, twist. Center, twist. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going here. Follow your breath, but go as slow and controlled as you need. Breathe. We'll pulse to one side in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay on whatever side you're on and pulse, 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 pulse. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Pulse, pulse, pulse. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw your knees into your chest. Roll from side to side. And then rock and roll the length of your spine 2 or 3 times until you come up to a boat pose. So boat pose. Plant your feet into your mat. Grab onto the back side of your thighs. Roll your shoulders down. Now shift your torso back until you feel your core catch. You might be shaking here, that's good, that's what you want. Again, that's where the growth happens. Make you keep your feet here or parallel them to the ceiling. Bring your hands to your heart, Russian twists. We inhale to one side, exhale center. Inhale, exhale. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw your knees in. Have a seat. If you have a towel, you can towel off. Grab some water if you need it. Awesome job. So we built up our core. Well, we built up our core in yoga for so many reasons. It literally is the epicenter of every single posture and everything we do in life. But again, we've been working towards basket grip headstand today. So we've done a lot of hamstring lengthening and a lot of core strengthening. So I'm going to demo basket grip headstand. And again, I assume everybody is in the comfort of their own home. So the judgment and the fear that generally comes along with an inversion when you're in a public studio space is kind of eliminated here, which is kind of cool. So if you need to use a wall in your house, that's great. If you fall out of the posture, that's great too. That's how you grow. So I'll demo basket grip headstand, and then I'll give you a few minutes to do it on your own in the comfort of your home. So you'll start in a tabletop. And then you'll bring the crown of your head, so the flat part of your head. You don't want to be on your forehead. You don't want to be too far back. You'll lose your balance that way. So, crown of your head, bring it to the earth. Now, interlace your hands and pull them snug to your head. Now pull your elbows nice and tight here. Press them onto your tippy toes. Your elbows are pulled pretty tight, like as narrow as a chaturanga, as narrow as your shoulders. Come up to your tippy toes. Once you can walk your feet no closer to your elbows, practice bringing one knee in and then the other. Maybe you bring both knees in at once, use your core, and then you can begin to bring your legs up. Reach the ball mounts of your feet towards the ceiling. Press into your forearms and your shoulders, and then come down as slowly and as controlled as you can. Okay. So now is your moment to shine. And there's no one there to watch you, so don't feel discouraged in any way. Come to a tabletop on all fours. Bring the crown of your head to your mat. Now interlace your hands behind your head and hold your elbows in tight like chaturanga. Pop up to your tippy toes and walk your toes as close to your elbows as you can. Once you can't bring them any further, try bringing one knee in, then the other, and then maybe both at the same time. So you don't even have to lift your feet to the ceiling today. If you can just hold that posture with your knees in, see how that feels. Investigate that space. And then maybe if you feel comfortable enough and your core is really active and engaged, then begin to lift your feet up towards the ceiling. Remember to press the mat away from you. Press into your forearms, activate your shoulders, and lift the ball mounts of your feet up as you draw your belly to your spine. Don't forget to breathe here. And then when you're done, as controlled as you can, come back down. If you fall out of it, that's fine. If it's not controlled at all, that's fine too. And come into an extended child's pose once more. So bring your big toes to touch, send your knees out wide. Sink your hips towards your heels. Reach your fingers forward. Come back to your Ujjayi Pranayama, your light force breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Continue to breathe a few more breaths and come back to that intention of svadhyaya, of self-study. What did you learn about yourself in those past couple minutes during your inversion practice? Where is there an opportunity for growth? Where did your thoughts go when you were faced with the fear of falling? What happened to your breath when you become stressed? There's no need to do anything with those answers. Just investigate and just know that that's where you go. Learn a little bit about yourself here. Take another deep breath in. Deep exhale. Inhale, rise towards the top. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's flow our sandhi one more time. Inhale, reach your right heel high. Exhale, knee to nose and low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, wide legged forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga ekapada. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, left side. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, and bring it all the way through low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, rise, parallel your feet. Exhale, wide legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga ekapada. Inhale, dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of your space and have a seat once again. Actually, come to stand on your knees. So bring your knees to hips width distance. You can measure that by bringing 2 fists between your knees. Bring your palms to your lower back. Fingertips point down like you're putting your hands into jeans pockets. Now squeeze your elbows together behind you. Draw your shoulders down, open your chest. Camel pose. Take a deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, send your hips forward. Open your heart towards the sky. Begin to send your gaze up. Now keep a slight tuck in your chin to keep your airway open. If this feels comfortable, you can begin to release your hands down to your ankles. Continue to keep your thighs, or rather your glutes active, your core, and find that expansion in your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gently rise. Bring your hands back to your lower back. Exhale, have a seat on your heels. Place your palms down on your thighs and close your eyes. Take this moment to ground back down. Inhale. Exhale. Like your eyes open. Swing your legs out from underneath you. Come to lie on your back foot. There we go. Okay. Okay, we'll pause for a second. So bring your feet to hips width distance. Bring your shoulders down. Bring your hands by your side. Inhale, bridge pose. Press into your feet. Lift your hips up. Now the more you press into your feet, the more you feel your thighs start to ignite. That's where you want to be. Squeeze your glutes to lift your hips even higher. Open your chest, draw your chin away from your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the lengthening of your spine here. One more inhale. Exhale, lower down, roll down slowly. Bring your feet to mat width distance, and then knock your knees together and windshield wiper them out to release your lower back. Feel that stretch in the front of your hip flexor and release of your lower back. Now draw your knees into your chest. Happy baby pose. Grab onto the inside or outside edge of your feet. Bring your knees out wide. Now, as you press your feet closer to the ceiling, pull them closer to your torso. It's this fight between push and pull here. Keep your shoulder blades rooted down. Keep your lower tailbone rooted down. If your tailbone's lifted like this, grab onto your shins or thighs. You want the entirety of your spine to be rooted into the earth. And as long as it is, you can begin to rock and roll from side to side here and massage out all those muscles that support your spine. Now, since you are in the privacy of your own home, happy baby noises are, of course, always encouraged, but maybe you're more inclined to do so now without anyone else around. So inhale. Exhale, flutter your lips. Inhale. Exhale. This releases all the muscles, all the tension in your face. One more inhale. Now draw your knees back to center. Lengthen your left leg long. Draw your right knee over to your right side body. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your knee across your body with your left hand. Tee out your right arm and send it close like this over your right fingertips. Now, keep your right shoulder blade leading into the earth here. This is not about drawing your right knee as close to the ground as it can get. This is about this gentle twist and detoxification of your spine. So, as your spine twists just gently here, all those vertebrae, space that's created between them and allows nutrients to flush back in, this decompression. Just feel this space, feel this moment, and breathe. Gently bring your knees back to center, give yourself a little squeeze, and switch it out. Lengthen your right leg long. Draw your left knee over to your left side body. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your knee across your body. Tee out your left arm. Send a close-like gaze over your left fingertips. Again, root your left shoulder into the earth. It doesn't matter how high or how low your left knee is. This is just about detoxifying the spine, letting those nutrients in. Spine health is so important. So just be gentle here with yourself. Another inhale. And exhale. Draw your knees back into your your chest. Wrap your forearms around your shin bones and then draw your forehead to your knees. Take one final deep breath and let your belly expand. Exhale, Shavasana. Come into your mat, let your feet fall open. Let your palms fall up and take up space here if you have it. And close your eyes. Now begin to release every muscle in your body from your toes to your thighs, your shoulders, your fingers. Let your chest fall open. Unclench your jaw. Soften your breath. Remove your tongue from the top of your mouth to allow energy to flow through you for the next couple minutes in Shavasana. I encourage you to stay for these last couple minutes with these. Shavasana is the most important part of the yoga practice. It's this moment where all the benefits of all the postures we just participated in get to really seep in. So give yourself this time. Quiet your mind and back to natural breath. As you continue to breathe here, bring a gentle focus to that Sanskrit word that I shared at the beginning of the class, sadhana, self-study. How can you continue to practice sadhana as you move through your day? Where are the little moments where you can pause and notice how you react to certain things? Notice this without any judgment, without any action to take or anything to change, but just take note of how you're moving through the world. We practice yoga to strengthen our ability to move off of the mat. So the more mental strength and mental courage you build up on the mat, the more capable you are of handling situations of conflict, stress, off of your mat. So Svadhyaya is the first step here, self-study. Just investigate how you feel, investigate how you are. You're going to deepen your breath here. You're going to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Drop your chin from shoulder to shoulder. And open and close your jaw. Inhale, find a long body stretch like you're just waking up. And then roll over to the right side in supported fetal position. Use your forearm as a pillow. This right side promotes energy. And for most of us, it's the beginning of the day. The sun is just rising in Hawaii. The birds have been slowly waking up this whole time. Gently press yourself up to an easy seat with your legs crossed. Continue to keep your eyes closed here. Bring your thumbs to your heart, your palms to touch. Lift your thumb knuckles to your third eye. The space between your eyebrows, your seat of intuition goes down. Yogis, I see you and I honor you. And with so much gratitude for this practice and for each of you for joining me today. This is very slow. We go together. Slow and slow. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm really hoping to get back into some routine with everything that's happening. I think we've all just felt a little, I don't even know what the word is, just out of routine. So this is my attempt to bring a little bit of ritual, hi Mom, a little bit of ritual and routine back into my life. This is not quite as early as my normal classes that I was teaching when Core Power had their doors open still, but It's a little bit later, so I hope that for those of us that are still working, I hope that you can use this as a little gift to yourself before you sit at your home office or wherever you're working from. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do this every Tuesday, maybe every Thursday as well, and just get back to my normal schedule. Hi, Ilsa. Lindsay, that's amazing. I can't believe that. That's incredible. Awesome job. Molly, you're welcome. Yeah, so next week again, I think I'll definitely be here Tuesday. Just stay tuned on my Instagram. Maybe I'll do the Thursday morning class as well, and let me know if this time works for you, if a little bit later works for you. I know it's early for us Hawaii people, but again, this is my attempt to just bring some ritual and some routine back into my life and hopefully into, hey Sophie, into your lives as well, so you can jumpstart your day and feel really good and juiced up and stretched out. So thanks again, and just send me a message if there's anything you'd like to focus on next time I teach. See you guys later. Have a great day.